Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here. It's going to be 2nd of April today. 2nd of April, 2nd of May today. So it's time for the monthly haul video where I'm going to run through all the titles that I got in the month of April. You'll have to bear with me today. Okay, I'm really tired, but it's my one and only chance to do this video now before I go back to work tomorrow. I've been on a holiday for the best part of a week with my kids. Only to a caravan in Devon, but the beds are so shocking, and you know, you're drinking most nights, that long drive as well. I just hanging out my ass today, so I'm going to try and get through this video the best I can, and then we'll come back refreshed then for any new content through the rest of the week. Alright then, so we'll start off with the DVDs as always. Got quite a lot of DVDs because once again I couldn't resist the lure of the cheapness in the charity shop. I'll run through all these quickly. I think I have done one separate video already of some of the stuff I got because it was right at the start of the month. I did a haul video, you know, a come with me to the shop sort of video. So you would have seen some of these. So let's just fly through them. And so you got Predators. 3-movie box set. Honey, You Got Served and Step Up. Not bad really for 33p, 3 movies. I haven't watched it yesterday in the cellophane from where I bought it as well, so it was brand new in the charity shop. The Irish band movie, The Commitment, wicked film. Damon Wayans comedy from the 90s, Mo Money, wicked film. De Niro, Raging Bull. Alright, this is just a stopgap to the 4K. Amazing Christopher Nolan film, Memento. Not sure you'll ever get a 4K on this, but if you do, I would upgrade it because it's a sick film. Anthony Hopkins, fellow Welsh boy, as Alfred Hitchcock, can't fault it. Boris Karloff as the Mummy, old Universal movie, awesome. Slightly underheard of Australian movie with Heath Ledger called Black Rock. I haven't watched it yet, so couldn't give you my opinion on it. Got this double pack, True Grit and No Country for Old Men. Both absolute great movies. You got Hunted with Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones. Director of The French Connection, so it's by William Friedkin. So once I learned that, I bought it straight away. Awesome. I grabbed this copy of The Terminator. I don't know why, but I just really like the artwork. I haven't got it on any other physical release at the moment. 33p, you can't fault it. Terminator. Alright, I got this, The Outsiders, for 33p, so I watch it, and then if I enjoy it, I'm going to buy the £40 4K limited edition set. This is by Francis Ford Coppola. It's got an amazing cast. I haven't got around to watching it yet, but I'm going to soon, and like I said, I'll upgrade it to the 4K if I feel it's worth it. Michael Shannon, The Iceman, awesome cast in this. Still haven't got around to watching it, but will do soon. Alright, the second Underworld movie. You might remember from my last haul video for March that I'm going to get the Underworld movies just on DVD, see if I like them more the second time round before wasting money on the 4K box set. So this is the second one. So that's 1 and 2 I've got on DVD to watch now. These are more recent ones, okay? That was the haul I got when I filmed myself in the shop, but I've been back there since and I got some other stuff. Okay, first one I picked up, this is really good. The Wailing. Okay, this is a South Korean horror thriller. And really good word of mouth. It's really well reviewed. Not that old actually, so to pick this up in the charity shop for 33p, you just can't fault it. The Wailing. Alright, I got the first 2 series of Spaced. Again, 33p each, can't fault it. Hilarious comedy with Simon Pegg. Hopefully there is only 2 seasons, I'm not sure. I'll have to check on Google to see if there's a third or not. But hopefully I've got the full set here. 33p each. Funny as. Spaced. Okay, I just showed you a double pack of No Country for Old Men and True Grit. When I went back to the charity shop a couple of days later or whatever, a week later, they had this steelbook. No Country for Old Men DVD steelbook. Still got some sort of J card on the back. I don't know if it's the way it came with it or someone's just stuck it on, but it looks like the J card's still on there. So you can't fault that. And then open him up. It looks like it's been bought from CEX second hand because there's a CEX receipt in there. But anyway, that's no problem. That's No Country for Old Men, Steelbook, DVD, can't fault it. Well, I grabbed this because it's a movie I remember enjoying when I caught it on TV. Not sure if we can get any other kind of release for it, but it's Pathfinder by Marcus Nispel. He directed the Friday the 13th remake and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, the first one. This has got Carl Urban, Moon Bloodgood, Clancy Brown. So yeah, I remember this being pretty good, pretty underrated. So that's Pathfinder, and it's the extended edition. Okay, this is an hilarious film from Taika Waititi, I think you say it, New Zealand director. He's got his thing in with Marvel now, hasn't he? But A Hunt for the World of People with Sam Neill and The Boy. He's hilarious. He's in loads of films. Can't think of the most recent one he's been in, but it's gonna fry my brain trying to think of it because it's a real big movie. I'm pretty sure it was a Marvel movie. Was he in No Way Home? Or maybe The Eternals? I'm not sure. He's in something anyway. But anyway, it's a really funny film from New Zealand. If you've never seen it, you need to check it out. Hunt for the World of People. I love the tagline, Nature Just Got Gangster. Alright then, so that looks pretty cool. Well, it is pretty cool. I've seen it. It's awesome. Alright, now this is a movie that I would never have heard of and I would never have got, but I'm glad I have. This is why I don't mind going to the charity shop. I hold no snobbery. We're going in the charity shop or buying DVDs, okay? This movie is called Sin Hombre. So I love South American gangster films. I know usually when people say they like gangster films, they refer to Martin Scorsese, Italian, American type films like Casino and Goodfellas, but I like hood gangster movies like set in places like Compton in America, or the South American ones, Brazil, Colombia, Bolivia, whatever. Right, so this reminds me a bit like City of God. So the first thing that drew me to it was the fact that it was a South American gangster film that I'd never seen, never heard of. The second thing that drew me to it is check out the director. A film by Kari Joji Fukunaga. Okay, so he's the guy who just done No Time to Die, the James Bond film. He was on for directing it, but he didn't at the last minute. I don't know why, but I think he was still involved in that film, maybe in a writing capacity or production capacity, but it didn't quite work out with it. He done the movie with Idris Elba, wicked movie, No Beasts of No Nation, the war film, that's really good. So yeah, so this ticks a few boxes for me. I might end up watching this tonight because it really is my sort of film. So that's Sin Hombre. Alright, never heard of it, but I reckon it's going to be wicked. So thank you to the charity shop, I never would have heard of it. Alright, I grabbed the Hills Have Eyes 2. I got the first one, the Alex Ajar one, and I got the Arrow limited edition of the old one. So I may as well have a little Hills Have Eyes collection. I don't need to buy this on Blu-ray. Never going to come to 4K because it's absolutely pants. So I'm happy with the DVD for 33p. And then I just need to get the Hills Have Eyes 2, the old one. And I'll have them all then. Then the last DVD, I've had this in my Amazon basket for such a long time. I love this film. It's one of my favourite films. It's only about £6 on Blu-ray, but I've just never pushed the button. I always prioritise other things. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it for 33p on DVD. It's got a slipcover. It's Prisoners, directed by Denis Villeneuve. It's got Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Maria Bello, Terrence Howard, Melissa Leo, and Paul Dano. What a cast. What a cast, what a director, what a film. So this is Prisoners, wicked for 33p. Slipcover is mint, it's all embossed. Can't afford it. Alright, I haven't got a lot of room because I've just come back off holiday and all the stuff's all over the house, so I need to pause this video 2 secs while I go and grab the Blu-rays. Okay, so moving on to the Blu-rays now then. I've tried to put them in some sort of order. So first of all, we'll go with the 101 films I picked up in HMV in the ridiculously cheap bargain bin sale that they had. Okay, so we grabbed Van Damme, AWOL. Good movie, only $3.99. I'm going to leave it there for that. I do want to get a Van Damme collection, but it's just coming along very slowly at the moment. So that's AWOL. Got this 101 horror comedy, Uncle Peckerhead, $5.99. It's been on my radar for a while. I've heard it's really good. It's in my Amazon basket. It's down to about $8.99. So when I seen this for $5.99 in HMV, I grabbed it. So Uncle Peckerhead. Alright, then this movie is fantastic. This was $2.99. I cannot believe it. This is Spring. Alright, this is directed by Moorhead and Benson, amazing independent horror directors. They've done some episodes of Moonlight now, so you are going to hear about them very soon if they're in cahoots with Disney. But this is Spring. This is like a Lovecraftian, love, romance, horror type movie. I don't want to break it down because it'll spoil it for you if you've never seen it, but this is a fantastic movie. The price has come off because I watched it again, but it's $2.99 in HMV in the bargain. But if you can find it, it's from 101 as well, and it's just an amazing movie. £3. Deal of the century. Alright, then these next lot from HMV, but when they had their vampire sale going on. Alright, so the first one I got is A Girl Walks Home at Night. So they didn't have this in store, I had to order it online, but it didn't cost much. I think it was about £6 in the sale. Still in the cellophane at the moment. This is an Israeli vampire film. It's shot in black and white, so it should look stunning. And yeah, A Girl Walks Home at Night. Then we got some Hammer. Dracula, Peter Cushing. This is the first one from '58, where he plays Van Helsing, and Christopher Lee is obviously Dracula. This is a 3-disc set. This is really well put together. It's got tons of features on there and whatever else. This was in the sale. Again, I watched this, so I took the thing off, so I don't know how much it was. I can't remember, but it wasn't much, say £6 or £7. So that's Dracula. Then we got a film of Christopher Lee Hammer, A Taste of Dracula. So when was this one made? I got the dates all bloody muddled up when I done an unboxing video. So this is 1968 or 69. The writing's so small, I can't see it. But yeah, so that's Taste of Blood of Dracula. Alright, then we got this one from 1972 with the Wicked Slip. Alright, Christopher Lee on the front. Absolutely awesome. Dracula AD 1972. So this was the last Dracula film I think Hammer made. So it should have higher production value and good special effects. Whether the story will hold up as good as the other ones, I'm not sure, but Dracula AD 1972, and the slip's lovely as well. Lovely feel to it. And then we got Scars of Dracula. So yeah, like I said, these are all in the vampire sale in HMV, so that's why there's a vampire theme to it. This one was made in 1970, so this is in between Taste of Blood of Dracula and Dracula 1972. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Still in the slip at the moment, but I will check it out soon. So that's Dracula. Or Scars of Dracula. Alright, then the last one I got in the vampire sale, again, they didn't have this in the store, so I had to order it online. 30 Days a Night. Okay, he's out of the cellophane because I have watched it again, because I do really like this film. I love Melissa George. She's such an underrated actor. She used to be Angel in Home and Away. I'm talking 30 years ago, so I can remember her all the way from back then. So yeah, wicked actress. And then it's got Josh Hartnett as well and a few other good actors. So yeah, 30 Days a Night, great vampire film, based on a graphic novel as well. So if that's your thing, then you know, that's another push to watch it. Whoops, sorry, I got off screen. I was trying to make some moves. Okay then, so after the vampire sale in HMV, I hit up the Indicator sale. So we got The Gorgon. What a fantastic Hammer movie this was. I sat down and watched this one, I had it straight away, and I really, really enjoyed it. So Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, what else do you need to know? Directed by Townes Fisher, The Gorgon. Okay, sorry, I should have put these into some sort of order first, but we got the 3 Sinbad movies of the Indicator release. Now we could have got the limited edition second press of the box set, but it was $42.99, and individually these titles were what, $8.99 I think, so it's £20 less just to own them singly. So some of them are still in the wrap. I watched the first two, I haven't got around to watching the third one yet. They're 4K remasters, so they look amazing. Well, the first one's a 4K, I think the other two are 2Ks, but they still look amazing. So sorry, the light's not giving you a very good view of those. So that's your 3 Sinbad movies. And we got John Carpenter's Vampires, not his best movie, but you know, he's my favourite director. I want to own all his films. I've got the limited edition one of Ghosts of Mars, which again isn't great. This era in the 90s for John Carpenter, you know, far from his strongest era of filmmaking, but these movies are okay. Sit down, open a beer, turn your brain off, happy days. Alright, so Vampires. And the last one I got was just to finish off my Amicus collection, anthology collection. I only need one more movie now, which is Dr. Terror's Night Train, Torture Garden. What a fantastic film this is. 4 or 5 shorts, set in a carnival, with the mysterious Dr. Diabolo. So not Diablo like the devil, but Diabolo. And yeah, really good. All your usual suspects in it for an Amicus British anthology movie, Torture Garden. Alright, then I've seen this other video. I went on holiday for a week down to Devon. I live in South Wales, so it's about just over 2 hours away where I went. And on the first day, before we could check into the caravan, we had a walk around the town, Exmouth town, and lo and behold, they had a CEX. It was only a small one, but I stuck my nose in there to see what I could find. I got a couple of things actually, okay? I love this movie. It's been on my list for a while, but I've just never got around to getting it. It's not hard to get or anything, but it's just one of those ones I was waiting to see it to pick it up. So, The Crazies, £1.50, Wicked Lenticular Slip, good condition. Yeah, so Arana Mitchell in this film and Timothy Oliphant, who's the director. Anyone we heard of? Oh yeah, Brett Eisner, so I think he done Zombieland as well. So yeah, I like this film, The Crazies. I haven't seen it in a long time though, so definitely do another watch. £1.50, can't fault it. Then another one with a slipcover, Kick-Ass 2. Okay, wicked cast. Jim Carrey, Chloe Grace Moretz, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and obviously Aaron Taylor-Johnson. I haven't got the first one, so I'm keeping an eye out for the first one there as well. But for £1.50, slips in absolutely perfect condition. I'm happy to own these on Blu-ray. I don't need to go to a higher format if they ever come out. Great films, but yeah. So this one's directed by Jeff Wadlow. I think the first one's done by Matthew Vaughn. So the first one is slightly better. There's some pacing issues with this one, but it's still hilarious with Christopher Mintz-Plasse playing the motherfucker. So yeah, great film, Kick-Ass 2. And the other one I got, I've been after this one for a while as well, £2.50. and they had a Blu-ray and a DVD, so I thought we could watch it in our caravan if worse come to the worst with the weather, because they had a DVD player, Kubo and the Two Strings. Okay, so this is like a child's version of Kill Bill, I guess. It's like a mythical, oriental kind of, not kung fu, more like mystical ninja type action adventure. And yeah, it's really good. Okay, this is the sort of film that you want to show to your kid if you want to try and move them away from like the sugary smalts of Disney and DreamWorks, and you really want to try and get them into good storytelling. Yeah, so I mean, this kid, he's got his eye pulled out by his grandfather. Like, you don't see it, but it's talked about at the start of the film, so you know where you are straight away with this. This is not your typical kids' fare, but my kids love it. They watched it when we was on holiday. We did watch it, and my oldest was like, that was just phenomenal. So, and he's 13, so, you know, when my daughter's 7, she watched it, and my son's 4, they all got something out of it. The youngest got a bit bored towards the end, but still, Kubo and the Two Strings, wicked film. Got this at the charity shop for £2, still in the cellophane, Looper. Now, I know this has had the 4K release very recently, and I was going to get it, but I can't see there being too much difference in the picture quality when this is upscaled. And this was £2, brand new, still in the cellophane, and the 4K is going to cost me £20, so it saved me £18 really, and I could put that money towards a different film. I have seen this once. I thought it was good, but not totally amazing, so the Blu-ray will do for me. So that's Looper, £2. Now, this is a movie I can't recommend enough. I never thought I was going to see this movie again. I found it, it was recommended to me off a horror website. I found it on a streaming site years ago. I thought that was it. But then I was just browsing the HMV website the other day through the sale, and it was there for like $4.99. This is The Treatment. Okay, now it's difficult for me to recommend this film to everyone because it's very, very hard-hitting. It deals with some seriously messed up issues. But if you like serial killer films, appeal through the ringer, Silence of the Lambs. I say serial killer films, maybe not serial killer, but just dark, gritty thriller. So Silence of the Lambs, Prisoners, movies like that. This is one you need to watch. Okay, it's based on a British novel. It's a set of books. I think one of them's called The Birdman, one of them's called The Treatment. It's Mo Hayder. She's a British novelist. Now, this movie is so messed up. There's no way they were going to make this in Britain. So this is actually a Belgian production, probably the only Belgian film I've ever seen, but it is based on the book and it does stay true to it, just changes a few character names. So yeah, stars Gert van Rampelberg, if you ever heard of him. I honestly, if you like films, like I said, Silence of the Lambs, Prisoners, oh God, there's got to be some of those Big Bad Wolves, films like that, you really need to check this out. The Treatment, very underseen, super underrated. Got this over HMV in the sale. I think it was only about £6, and unbelievably it's a Blu-ray with a Dolby Atmos. So that's A Quiet Place too. It's still in the cellophane at the moment, but I will get around to watch it. Like I said, it's got a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, which is pretty rare for a Blu-ray. So I don't see the need to get this in 4K now with a Dolby Atmos on the Blu, and it was only about £6 or £7. So yeah, wicked. A Quiet Place 2. And then my final Blu-ray. This is a Eureka release. I was surprised to get this off Amazon. I didn't think the movie was due out for a few more weeks. But this is the Korean horror, thriller, Midnight. Okay, so again, if you like movies like The Chaser or I Saw the Devil, then you really need to check this one out. The guy in it, he's from Squid Games. Although I do find these Asian actors hard to recognise when they're in different things sometimes, to be honest. Lovely slip. The feel on it is lush. I just can't explain it. It's like a velvety, felty type feel. I got this off Amazon, not that expensive, and it's pretty much brand new. It's not in the cellophane anymore because I have actually watched this one, and yeah, it's pretty good. So, Midnight. Alright then, so we'll move on now to some of my limited edition sets that I've got, and then we'll get on to the 4Ks. Alright then, so with these limited edition sets, I did say they're Blu-ray, but actually 2 of them are 4K. So we'll do the Blu-rays first then. So the first one I got, I did a separate unboxing video, which you can check out, you know, in my other videos. And that's the 88 films released of Species. Really awesome. I watched the first one. Good, I haven't watched any of the others yet. So, yeah, Species. And the other one I got was from the Indicator sale, and that is Scum. Alright, so that's limited edition. That's got your usual book, poster, film, art cards, whatnot. So yeah, so that's Scum. Alright, then I got wicked deal on this, £17 off Zavvi with 40% off. Arrow's 4K release of The Hills Have Eyes. So that's the limited edition one. Just remember that the standard edition was going for $21.99, so to grab this for $17.99, really good deal. Hills Have Eyes. And then the other 4K one I got is another Arrow release. Probably guess what it is because of the month we're in. Henry. Okay, again, I've done an unboxing video on this one down below. Really messed up film, really gritty. Sort of film you need a shower after watching. But Michael Rooker's always fantastic, so yeah, that's Henry. Okay then, so now we'll just move on to two more sections. We got the 4Ks and we got the German media books. Okay, the first German media book then is very limited, very expensive, for what it is anyway. Silent Hill 1 and 2. It's got one of these cushioned covers. You know, it feels really like, just like soft and nice, padded. It's got your picture of Pyramid Head and some messed up nurses. It all feels like, not sticky, but all like shiny and really nice. I've done a separate unboxing video so you can see more of it on there. It's not far off £100 this release mind to buy, so really expensive. You've got both your films. But yeah, you can check out my unboxing if you want to see more. That's limited edition Silent Hill Media Book 1 and 2. And the other one I got is a new Taiwanese zombie horror that everyone's going mad about, The Sadness. I say zombie, it's not really zombie, it's more contagion. Turning these people into mad, depraved lunatics. But yeah, it's really, really good, really violent. Does come with a bit of a warning. Not on par with extreme horror like a Serbian film or Trauma, but you know, more hardcore than your usual. I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe like World War Z or I don't know. It stands on its own a little bit, but maybe just Google it, and in case you have any triggers or anything. But yeah, The Sadness Island there. Oh, I then we slack on the 4Ks this month. I was a little bit disappointed when I put them together and I seen I'd only grabbed about 8 and they weren't even that great titles. This one I got because it was like £6 on Amazon, Halloween. So I've got most of the Halloweens now. I'm just waiting for Screen Factory to do their, what would it be, 7, 8 and 9 is it? Resurrection, H2O and 6. So 6, 7, 8. So I grabbed those and then I'll have them all then apart from the original Rob Zombie remake, which I don't really like, but I will get it at some point. And I grabbed the German release, Gretel and Hansel. This one made £13. I haven't seen it yet. Want it for my collection. It does come in a thin case, which is a bit of a pain because I don't really like thin cases. But you know, that's probably the way we're going now with the war on pollution. So yeah, Gretel and Hansel. Then I grabbed the Mortuary Collection, which is a Shudder exclusive. It's an anthology movie, 4 or 5 shorts, and they're really good. And then a wraparound that involves Clancy Brown, such a fantastic actor, especially for the genre. Yeah, so again, this was on Amazon Germany, £13–14, the Mortuary Collection. I did hit up Zavvi for their 3 for 30, but I didn't go crazy. I did get 3 films. So I got Wonder Woman 1984. I had seen this movie, so I already knew it wasn't that great. But I got the first Wonder Woman on 4K, and I do like the DC universe a bit more than Marvel these days, so I will build a collection on them. So I did watch this mind after I bought it for a second viewing, and yeah, it didn't get any better. I got to be fair. I don't know, they tried to throw in too many Easter eggs, or whatever you want to call them, odes to the old 1970s show, which is fine. I love the 70s show. But some people just couldn't get their head around the way the special effects are done in this, because they are to replicate the way she moves about in that show. So some people didn't like it. I didn't mind. My issue with it is that they made Wonder Woman this person that doesn't want to hurt anyone, which is fine. But you know, when you've got fight scene after fight scene of her just wrapping people up in a lasso, it gets a bit boring in the end. Like, I'm not saying you want hyper violence, but you know, you just do want to see her kick a bit more ass like you do in the Justice League movie. So yeah, that's Wonder Woman. Oh, and now you might remember me saying on my last haul video that I'm not really collecting the Marvel movies on 4K because they can look just as good on Blu-ray. But I did pick up Avengers Assemble because it was one of my favourite movies of the lot. So I've gone and picked up Avengers Endgame as well. Again, this was in my Amazon basket. I think it went down to about £8. So it's got a slipcover. It's still in the cellophane at the moment. But I do like this. This is my second favourite Marvel movie after Avengers Assemble. So I will get around to watching it. I didn't have it on Blu, so I didn't double dip. So that is Avengers Endgame. Again, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm slowly collecting the Fast and Furious movies. Don't ask me why. So I'm not a massive fan, but I made the mistake of buying number 7 because it's directed by James Wan and I wanted to build my James Wan collection. So that's just pushed me into buying them all slowly now. So if I ever see any of them for under £8 or £9, I will buy it. So this is the first one. I wasn't sure at first because this was foreign. I got it from Italy, and it said Fast and Furious, which is the British title of the 4th one after they brought it back after Tokyo Drift. So I wasn't sure if this was number 1 or number 4. I looked at the picture of the cast. They looked really young, so I assumed it was number 1, but it was only about £6 anyway, so I ordered it because I didn't have 4, so either way it was going to be fine, whichever one it was. But you look at the spine and it says number 1, so it turns out this is actually The Fast and the Furious number 1. And then these are the other 2 I got, the 3 for £30 with Wonder Woman from Zavi. Okay, so first one, Smokey and the Bandit. I hadn't watched this, but then I heard Keith speaking about it. Well, I didn't hear him speaking about it. I asked him a question on Playtendo Guy's live stream about if he had seen it, what the transfer was like, and he said it was amazing. It was like watching a brand new movie. So I checked it out, and yeah, it was really good. The film itself is pretty good. It's not really my genre, really, buddy comedies, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Pretty good. Smokey and the Bandit. Then I haven't watched this one yet because it's still in the cellophane. Never seen it before. From the 60s. Paul Newman, Robert Redford, The Sting. Awesome reviews on this. Really high ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, so I gotta get around to it soon. I bet the transfer will look great. So there we are, The Sting. So that's it then for this month. The thing that jumps out to me the most is that I didn't smash a lot of new titles, like there's no Spider-Man, No Way Home. But 4K standard releases, they all retail at $24.99 when they first come out, and you can guarantee within a month they're down to 2 for 30, 2 for 24, 3 for 30, or just a price drop on Amazon. So I'm really struggling to justify paying £25 for something when I'm going to get it £10 cheaper, you know, a month or 2 later. So I will get No Way Home. I will get what else has come out recently, standard release. I can't think off the top of my head. Maybe Sing 2. I know I want to try and get my hands on that. There's been a few films out though that I will get them on 4K weekend. I'm going to get Uncharted next week though. I'm not letting that one slip by because I never saw it in the cinema. So I don't mind paying £25 when it's a fresh watch and I make a night of it. But yeah, so in May now, there are some stuff I got my eye on. Arrow releases mainly, Wild Things, maybe Candyman if I decide to double dip. You've got The Craft coming from Screen Factory that I'm going to get. Beverly Hills Cop 2's coming out this month. Johnny Mnemonic on Blu-ray from 88 or 101, I think it's 101, I'm going to be grabbing that. And there's a Friday the 13th Part 3 limited edition Paramount Steelbook coming out as well. I got 1 and 2 of the same, you know, set up, the 2 Steelbooks, the same collection, so I'll be getting that as well. So plenty more to come. I've been Bumber, thanks for watching, catch you soon.